Hello, back again with me, Yolanda. Today we'll be talking about this new launch EC called Aurelle of Tampines. So Aurelle of Tampines itself, right? It's an EC. EC, which means it's a hybrid joint venture between government and private. So this is what I call is made for a sandwich income family, where your income is likely a bit higher to buy HDB, BTO, but then you can't really buy private because it's still another step ahead, right? So okay, in this video itself, I won't go so deep about like eligibility or financial calculations because I have another video for you to watch that. Aurelle itself, located in this new township called Tampines North, it is located nearby Tampines Central. It is an extension of that mature estate Tampines. So if you see in this one, right, you can see that the Tampines North, which is in the yellow colors, is quite large, quite a large area. It will be the future plan is to make 21,000 residential unit consist of 17,000 HDB and 4,000 private condo. In this URA master plan itself, you can see that this is the locations of Aurelle, and then continue with the site, which is Tenant. Tenant was launched in 2022, so they will be done quite early. And then this is Parktown that just recently launched also. This is a mixed development whereby it is connected to the MRT, Tampines North MRT, and also bus interchange. Then they also have a commercials below. And then you have this Tampines North MRT. So next, right, this is a cross island line. If you, I think you might already heard about it, but if you haven't heard about it, this line, right, is to connect the west and the east of Singapore. So it's really actually crossing across the island. That's the reason why the name is Cross Island Line. It will touch from Aviation Park in Changi until Jurong Industrial Estate, passing Hougang, Ang Mo Kio. There's also Turf City that's going to develop. Then this journey will save you up to 70 minutes per journey. So like this, if you want to go to Aviation Park from Ang Mo Kio, normally you need 105 minutes. With the cross islands being built, you will actually save 70 minutes. You will be able to reach that in 35 minutes only. And some other example is Punggol Central to Pasir Ris, which is 40 to 15 minutes. Have Pasir Ris to Ang Mo Kio from 60 minutes, you save around 35 minutes. You can reach there in 25 minutes. Tampines North to Ang Mo Kio, currently if you want to go to Tampines, you have to like go one big round, but with this, it will quite straightforward. You can reach that in 20 minutes only. Isn't it amazing? And Jurong Lake District to Pasir Ris Central, which is end to end, you only need 55 minutes to basically cross Singapore. Nearby, you will have 3 hyperstores that you can fulfill. It can fulfill your basic necessities, such as like food. We've got Giant. You need your furniture. You have IKEA. You need your electronics. You have Courts. This is just 5 minutes drive from Aurelle of Tampines location. And then, if you really need something else, you want to go further away, you have Tampines 1, Tampines Mall, Century Square, our Tampines Hub, which is only 10 minutes drive from Aurelle. And if you take bus, it will take around 11 minutes to 15 minutes because there's a waiting time for bus. Then other than that, right, you also have your Parktown commercial below the Parktown residences. For options of schools, you also have Sana Primary School, you have Elias Park Primary School, you have Parkview Primary School. So there's also options for you for school-wise. And if you want to go international school, you have UWC, Southeast Asia. So this is Aurelle. This is one of the image of Aurelle. You can see this is a point of view from a family pool. The developer for this project is Singlian Group. So Singlian Group is already a long-standing developer that already works in so many different types of project in Singapore. One being the last year, Emerald of Katong. I'm sure you heard about it. Sell like a hot cake. The reason why Emerald of Katong is also very hot is also because people trust in Singlian. They are a developer that's already well known doing big projects. If you are in Tampines, I'm sure you
if you are
heard
in
about
Tampines,
Treasure
I'm
of
sure you heard
Tampines.
about
So
Treasure
Treasure
of
of
Tampines.
Tampines
So
also
Treasure
one of
of
the
Tampines
projects that
also
they did.
one of
Aurelle
the
of Tampines itself, it
Aura
is
of
consists of
Tampines itself, it
760
is consists of
units divided into three
760
types,
units
which is
divided into
3
three
better,
types,
4
which
better, and
is 3
5 better.
better,
So
built,
there's 14
14.
blocks
So
all
there's
in all,
14 blocks
and
all
the
in all,
highest floor
and
will be
the
14th floor
highest
roof.
floor will be
So there's
14th
a lot
floor
of
roof.
14
So there's a
this.
lot.
The direction of the site plan
The
itself, there's no
direction of the
unit
site plan
facing
itself,
west
there's no
sun
unit
or
facing
east sun.
west
So
sun
it's
or
either
east sun. So
northwest
it's
or
either
southeast.
northwest or
Okay.
southeast.
This
Okay.
created also that there's no
This
unit
created also
facing
that there's
directly
no
to the
unit
TPE.
facing directly to the TPE.
Then you can see
Then
this
you can
this view
see
itself if it's
this view
facing the
itself if it's
northwest
facing the
direction,
northwest
and
direction,
this is the one
and
that
this is
facing the HDB
the one
antenna
that
area,
facing
which
the
is the one
HDB
that facing
antenna area, which is the
southeast.
one that,
You
so
can see right with this
you can see
some
right with
other
this
things that you need to
some
take into
other
consideration
things that
usually
you
is
need to take into consideration usually is
different view will have different pricing
different view
also.
will have
The one
different
that
pricing also.
facing
The
the
one
pool
that
view usually is more
facing the
premium.
pool view
The one
usually
that
is more
facing
premium.
outwards
The one that
usually
facing outwards
it's on a lower
usually
price entry. And if you compare it to
and
tenant,
if you compare it to tenant,
25 to 30% of the
25 to
units facing the
30% of the
TPE,
units
but it
facing the
still
TPE,
sell.
but it still
It's actually already
sell
sold out right now. Hey, this is the view of the grand drop off. So now I will just go through with you some of the um, rendering image for just for knowledge wise and to know what kind of facilities that they have inside. Then this is the grand drop off. You also have this forest valley in the west side, which is some of the water features. There's also barbecue pit, and then you have this on the north side, which is the functions room, and then also a family pool. Then you have this corner whereby they have a playground for it, and this in the middle there's also water features for you. So there's a lot of water spread around. There's enough space for everybody to go around. So just now I already mentioned the unit itself is consists of three bedder, 4 bedder, and 5 bedrooms, which is what usually families in Singapore need. So you can see that 3 bedrooms actually taking a big chunk of it, which is in around 65.8%. See the floor plan of the Aurelle of Tampines. We start with the 3 bedroom. 3 bedroom compact consists of 840 square feet, and this is harmonization's floor plan. Then this is a harmonization's floor plan. So the aircon latch is not considered in a square feet. You can imagine this for type C1 will be around 55 square feet. Means this 3 bedroom compact is around almost 900 square feet. Okay, what's good about this layout? This layout don't have that long walkway that often seen in other floor plan. That means you actually save quite some money just for the walkway itself. Then if you see over here, the kitchen is slightly on the smaller side for the compact because they want to have all the bedrooms to be able to fit a queen size. But you can also see that they do have this window. So it means you can still do a heavy cooking. It's just space-wise, it's a bit more small. Then you can see that all the bathroom also have window. Same goes with the C2P floor plan. All the bathroom will have a window, so you have your ventilations and also for the kitchens. The difference between these two floor plan is for the 872 square feet, you have your own additional WC, which is, I feel in the big families, right, any additional WC is very good. Because sometimes you are very urgent, you can't really wait, and the two bathroom is actually used, then this is a saving grace for you. Okay, the living and dining is in the same layout, which is in one straight lines. So just now I mentioned already that all the bedrooms can be fit queen size. Okay, now then another thing is that you have to really take note that all of it have a home shelter. Next will be 3 plus study. So both layout have study room. The difference will be on the size. Okay. Then also another difference will be where the dining area are. So this one is the same layout with just now the 3 compact and 3 bedroom, but this one is a different thing. So they actually tuck in one corner. You have a designated space for your dining area. Okay, same goes 3 bedrooms. All can be queen size. All the toilet have a window. All kitchen have window.
Next, we are at 4 bedrooms. 4 bedrooms similar with 3 bedroom. The difference will just be additional one more bedroom. Now we're going to 4 flexi. The difference will be you have a wider living. Then this space is actually a flexible space. You can use it for a study room, working space. You can even move your dining to this area if your family is not so big. And in compare the 1,206 square feet versus 1,195 square feet, the difference will be in this yard, whereby one have a bigger yard and one have a smaller yard. The 4 bedroom premium in Aurelle is one of the landscape that I really like, and more often that we don't really see it in EC. They have a landscape layout for the living and dining, so I really appreciate this. And they also do have a dry kitchens here, and same goes, all the bedrooms can be in queen size bed. The only things that I think bother me about this 4 bedroom is the 3 bedroom have to share one bathroom. Now we go to the 5 bedroom. One of the bedroom is actually junior master, so you have your master and you have your junior master. Okay, and also same landscape, which is, yeah, I also really like it. One more things that you need to take note in this development, right? This thin wall is actually removable. So you need to take note that not every development you can do this, and the fact that this one can do, right, it gives you much more possibilities to play around with the space. What I like about the new development is also because they don't have much of a wasted space. It makes them think creatively on how to use space efficiently. So all the space that they give you is actually all usable space.
Why you want to buy EC? Like, why you don't go with private, or let's say resale HDB? Why you want to buy EC? If let's say currently you already have HDB, you don't need to sell your HDB in order to you to buy the next property. So let's say if you buy a private condo, you have your HDB. You need to sell your HDB first before you buy your private condo, because you can't have HDB and private property all together. But with EC, you can actually do that. You can sell later on. Then you have a deferred payment scheme, whereby you don't have to pay concurrently your HDB loan and the new loan. You can defer it to a later time. Of course, there's a cost, additional cost around 3 to 4%, but then you don't have to worry about that. And in the future, your income might be more, your saving might be more, so it's easier for you to actually pay later on. Then you have a safe entry price, which related to your capital appreciation. We already talked about why EC, right? So now we are talking about why Aurelle of Tampines. So first thing first, if you know EC, right, location usually is always very bad. Either not near anywhere, you have to take bus, or you near LRT, right? But this one is right smack near MRT stations. And especially it's quite an important MRT station. It links to Cross Island Line, because you never know where you're going to work. Today you might work in Tampines, but who knows, next year you need to go to Jurong because your company send you to there, or you change you change work. In these locations, right, there's 9 developer that bid for these locations. You know that it's popular. You know that it's most probably successful if developers, a lot of developers actually bid on it. And the fact that none of them put their bid into this land means that they see the opportunity. So this is the master plan for the east area. There's a west, there's east. Of course, Singapore being a country that always develop, they spread all the development everywhere in Singapore. So it's not just centralized in city area. So with Jurong, you have Jurong Lake District. With Punggol, you have your Punggol Digital District. With East Side, you know that there's a Paya Lebar base that going to revamp. So that's 600 of hectare of lands over there that they will revamp it into a new development. So there's a lot of opportunity there. There's also the build of Terminal 5, means there's going to be more activities in the east area. Being OCR price now is already hitting $2,200, $2,300, and for EC it's still at around 1,600, 1,700. That you know that this gap, right, is something that EC can achieve. Because when the new launch, let's say Parktown, they already come out with the price 2,200. When they launch, right, in 3 years' time when they TOP, there will be another price increase. And for EC, we just need to ride on it. So you have this much of opportunity and possibilities to achieve. Then this is the gains that have been happening since 2007 to 2023 when you hold your unit less than 10 years. Okay, so if you see that, of course, there's a range of it, 100K to 1 million. So usually size will also impact, and also the locations. That's the reason why I said that the locations of EC is very, very important. Okay, then you can see also for the Simlian group only, right? Only in Tampines. We're just talking about Tampines now. That the next EC lounge in Tampines West, the land cost is already $768. So it is increased from what Aurelle have. Aurelle is sold at $721 per square feet. Okay, then you can see there's a strong demand in Tampines side. Tenant executive condos sold for 72% in the launch weekend. And there's a preview that draw around 5,000 visitors. For part-time residences, the turnout is very, very good. So there's 10,000 people come for the preview itself, which means that Tampines area is still very alive. People that live around Tampines, Pasir Ris, they don't want to move out. They mostly they don't want to move out. Yes. Okay, let's summarize the pro and con of Aurelle of Tampines. So the pro is the great entry price, and the location is very, very near MRT, bus interchange, and very near Tampines that is already a mature estate. So there's a lot of HDB upgraders that this is actually your exit strategy gonna be. You going in as a first mover means you just need to wait until the rest of the, just now I mentioned already, 21,000 unit. Okay, so the con itself, right? Being easy, yes, you need MOP of 5 years. So after you have the unit, you wait for 3 years, then you have to wait for another 5 years to MOP. And then you also have a loan that based on your MSR, 30% only. So do check your financial calculations. If you don't know, or if you want to check, you always contact me. I can help you check on it. And you also need to check your eligibility. Are you eligible to purchase a new launch EC? Okay, so but all in all, I feel that Aurelle of Tampines is really, really one of the launch of this year, just because that the location is very good, the entry price is very good also. Regardless of it, this is located near the TPE. You might have sound from the TPE side, but then if you want a connectivity, of course, there's certain things that you have to give way, right? Even when you buy a private condo, it might be in front of the expressway also. It might be in between two major traffic. If you decided into this development, right, you might be one of the person that can earn the most capital appreciations. Check the preview itself. Don't think that you can't just because you haven't checked your eligibility and your financials. Do prepare for it. It's going to launch very, very soon. All in all, I feel Aurelle is a great opportunity for success based on the locations, based on the price. You might be one of the person that can benefit from Aurelle of Tampines. If you think this video is helpful, do like and subscribe this video, and see you until the next one. Ciao!